What is up, people? Long time no see. It's a quick update. I'm in my truck. It's a rainstorm, so I was like, why not? I've been thinking about talking to y'all for a couple of days, but it was like, like I told you multiple times, if there's nothing to say, I'm not really gonna be on here talking. If there's nothing going on. There's been a whole lot of not going on. I mean, you got the whole bunch of drama and theatrics with the Clarity Act. Whole bunch of stuff. The straight up whole whatever. Okay, a whole bunch of stuff. Right? Man, I don't even know what to tell you. I mean, everything is still pretty much the same. I am tremendously bored. Not super bored, but like, I mean, I'm just waiting. I'm still trading on the side. I will tell you, I got bored. Bored. Like I told you, okay. I trade memes. All right. It's not a problem yet, but if it gets close, somebody's gonna have to stop me. Speaking of which, there's a meme coin. It's called Jimothy. Let me start this off by saying I am not a financial advisor. Nothing I say on here is an indication for you to buy or sell anything, okay? All this simply is a documentation of my own trading journey, okay? I would show you like what this stuff looks like, but I don't want to take the chance that one of you guys is actually close to where I'm at, right? Don't need anybody knowing where I'm at, dog, or what I'm doing. But it is semi throwing down, okay? That Jimmy D meme coin, I like it. Elon tweeted about it. Ansem, this guy on Twitter, he tweeted about it. It's got a lot of motion, okay? Companies are talking about it. It's got a lot of motion. I like how it looks. I'm already in there, okay? So this is how I would play. I'm just telling you what I'm doing. Like I said, this is documentation of my trading journey. If you would like to play that, right, or if you see it or something like that, what you would want to do, okay, you want to wait until I would say you want to pull back, like you want to buy that around 6 to 8, really 6 to 7 million market cap, okay? I don't know what it's at right now. I just got out the gym. I haven't looked at really any of that stuff in a minute. Yeah, but it's kind of been doing decent. Kanye coin. I know you want to update. So do I. Okay, that's how I'm feeling. Waiting. Everybody's got listen, I've said this multiple times, okay? But again, stuff that I look at to where I'm like, and everybody's gonna start doing that because this is what people start to do when it gets time. I'm gonna play. I'm waiting for a year and I don't know where I'm gonna get my money. When's it gonna happen? Yeah, shut up, okay? Please shut up. Nobody knows, okay? Nobody knows. Now, do I got a good idea that it's probably coming soon? Yeah. But, I mean, why do you care? You know what I mean? Like, whatever you got over there should be stuff that you don't care about losing. Why? So the emotion is not in there, okay? You don't want emotion in there when you're trading because, I mean, then you ask... I got to be careful. Then you ask questions like that. It's like, if you say you want $1 million, right? But secretly deep down, you got to know this. When you get $1 million, there's stuff that comes with $1 million, right? So when you got $1 million, or let's just say you're obscenely rich. Let's say you're stupid rich, because I get a debate. $1 million is not a lot of money as it used to be. Like, can you say, oh, I can stretch it? Yeah, you can stretch it, bro. You can stretch it. But can you walk around and say you're rich? No. Like, no. You need to say you're rich. That's a whole nother conversation. But as far as 1 mil, nah. I mean, bro, you can't even get a decent car. You get a regular house, and a modest car, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. But I'm just saying, after that, bro, you're gonna be like, hey, there's no chill. There's really no chill in that department. So, what you got to look for? Oh my God, I almost lost my train of thought. The $1 million, okay? So people want to be rich, okay? So, but there's things that come with being rich. So when you make a whole bunch of money, let's say you got $1 billion, okay? I don't know about you, but I know a lot of people, multiple things, but I'm just going to pick this one thing. Anybody who's super rich is a terrible person, okay? So you want to be rich, but you don't, but like subconsciously, you're going to be rich, but you're going to feel like you're a terrible person. Another thing attached to that, when you get super rich, you know, people are going to ask you for money. There's things that come with that. There's responsibilities that come with having money like that. Now you made the money, okay? Now you got to keep the money, right? Like everybody wants something. Everybody wants something, right? But you don't grasp the whole concept of what you want. Okay? Which is fine, but you got to start thinking about that, right? Because sooner or later, it's going to hit you. I'm going to do whatever the heck I'm going to do. I don't care what anybody says. You can say what you want. You can cry about a play. You can cry about this and that. I got receipts. I've hit plays, bro. That's all I do. That's all I will continue to do is hit plays until I say I'm done, okay? Or until it just doesn't happen no more. You know, I do all right. Better than enough, okay? But again, some of you people, bro, you cannot... You're investing, you're a trader, you're doing all the right things, then at the same time you're asking me stupid questions like that. And it'd be one thing if it's just like one time, right? Or if you're brand new. But if you've been here for a minute, or if I personally catered to you, bro, do not ask me a stupid question that I've answered before. Don't. If you're joking, cool, don't ask me a stupid question. I don't got time for that. I do not. I'll look at you and I'll probably make a joke and I'll be like, man, maybe never. I don't think it's ever going to come out of there. I'll do that all the time. You're just going to be broke forever. It's going nowhere. It's just annoying. Okay? I'm in here. Everybody wants to make money when you're in here. Yeah, that's a part of it. I like to trade. The money is a part of it, but I like to trade. I like winning. Okay? I like picking these plays. I like watching them in action. And then I do like being right. Everybody likes being right. It's a nice little feeling. It feels decent. When you see a plan come together like that, it feels very good. It feels very good. Bro, the stock wise, I would pause on stocks. Not like what I mean by pause is you gotta let it. Right now, there's a processing time. I don't know what it is, man. You got a lot of stuff going on. You got the stuff at the straight. You got the yen carry trade that's just weird. You got the Clarity Act, which if you know about the technology aspect of it and the integration of it, that is a whole nother animal. And you're just gonna have to wait and see for that. But I've talked about that before. My plan is to destroy Wall Street. How? When they integrate blockchain technology, that is when Wall Street is fair. Wall Street will be attractive once more. Okay, I don't know what's gonna happen. To be honest with you, I don't know. Could they have done some cleaning up behind the scenes? Yeah, I mean they've had time. Given the administration, sure. But one thing that I know, you can say whatever you want to say. Okay, I'm not biased. I don't care. I'm just showing you, but what I see. Trust me. The big T's in there. Okay. One thing is for sure, right? He's making money. Okay. When I tell you that the problem in Wall Street is counterfeit shares, allegedly, don't sue me. Leave me alone. Okay. When an event like blockchain happens, there will be a ledger, which everybody keeps talking. I'm not going to get into that. Elizabeth Warren, shut up. Everything is going to be accounted for. Okay, so if there's excess of anything, I don't know if they're going to pull it, market flag, bagged actors, pause, or if they're just going to let it rip. I have no idea. We'll get to that when we get to it. Okay, but that blockchain technology integration, that is like a whole nother ball game for me. That is a whole nother thing that I've been waiting on. I'm waiting on that stuff to go in so I can go on Wall Street and so I can do what I know how to do with the plays I know that are hurt like that. And again, back to what I was saying, I lost train of thought again. All I know, Trump's company, that DJT, traded on Wall Street, the CEO, Devin Nunes. I don't know if he's still the CEO anymore. He should be, but I'm just saying I haven't looked at it in a long time. He knows. He's writing letters specifically saying the exact thing that I'm telling you. Okay? Specifically saying the exact same wording of what I'm telling you. If not worse, more malice. Okay? And again, you don't think that Donald Trump knows about that? And you don't think, there's one thing I'll tell you. I don't care if it's him or his lawyers or whatever. That man knows tax codes. He knows business. Loophole. He knows all of it, man. He definitely knows it. Him or his team, they know it. He knows that his stock is heavily short. He knows that if he puts it in there, his stock is going to go stupid. That's all I'm going to tell you, because he's going to make money. I'm telling you this because that's how I'm feeling. Do I know for certain? No, nobody knows for certain anything, man. But, I mean, what do you know? You know? What do you know? Why are you here? Nobody's going to watch this. I don't blame you for not watching this. It's been a long time. But again, man, I don't do fluff. I can get on here and just show my ugly mug, but that ain't gonna work. Also, my back was killing me, okay? Put on some weight. I had to lose it back again. I say put on some weight, but I really, it was kind of just limbo, stuff hurting. Either way, I didn't want to be in front of the camera, man, while I'm trying to recover and everything like that. And then it was the perfect time because nothing was going on. Watch Kanye, Jimothy, on Solana, Jimothy the raccoon. Bro, if you can't find the right one, do not blame me, right? I don't want to hear that. You got to be smart. People here got to be smart. And again, I'm not your financial advisor, okay? Another thing I want you to notice real quick. What if you notice what people are talking about? And I don't, some people might know from this channel, some people might not. But I've talked about a lot of the things, okay, that are going on right now. Now, am I taking solos? No. There's other people that were talking about it too. But, like, the percentage of the public, we're like 1%, So, anybody who hears what we have to say is basically like you're brand new. And plus, some of the stuff that I know isn't really even from anybody's mouth. I don't watch YouTubers. I don't watch anything. That's actually one of my problems right now. I got like literally nothing to watch. No like TV shows, movies, nothing. So if you got something, you can put them down, I'll check them out, like all kinds of stuff. But no, I don't watch YouTubers, okay? I don't watch influencers or anything like that. And I mean, there's really no reason for it. There was one guy that pretty much taught me most of the stuff that I know. I learned a lot of stuff getting into trading, but man, I was winning here and there, but it really like no sustenance. The CEOs, I trusted them, just an amateur. Then Big Lou came in, he taught us some stuff. He's funny, yeah, but he knew what he was talking about. Okay, and what he was talking about just clicked with me, and then I was able to just take it and just run with it. He died. When he died, I kind of just stopped watching all those guys like that. Okay? And it ended up being a good thing for me because, I mean, the receipts. But, yeah. Either way, there's your update. I can't tell you when I'm going to be back or if I'm going to be back. I'm just telling you what's up. All right. So you got my little update. It's on my face. XRP is still looking good, by the way. Yeah, it's at $1. I don't care, man. I don't care. Again, look at the news. BRICS, payment systems, CBDCs. You ever seen a bill, a Clarity Act, can't get passed? Don't care the reason. All right. Elizabeth Warren, shut up, Warren. Shut up. I don't even want to get into this. I don't. No, nobody can profit off of crypto. But all you little motherfuckers, everybody can profit off of stocks, though. You've been doing that for years. COVID can't, no problems. I don't care which way. But don't just throw stuff. Bro. If you really gave a care about ethics like that, y'all would already have the stuff set up in motion. Everybody's pointing fingers at this cat. But why are all these holes there to begin with? Why is it that this guy, imagine, he's loud, right? So but the quiet mouses that were, bro, what were they doing? Nobody wants to know? You just think that he just got in there and all the rules just went away? No, it was always like that, bro. That's like, you know what that's like? That's like working at a bad job. That's like an off-chain, that's like working at an off-chain Walmart. You show up to work, but you really ain't doing nothing. You know you ain't doing nothing. Everybody in there knows they're not doing nothing. Y'all know you're not making money, and pretty soon you're probably going to get bought out by... That's what that's like, okay? That whole system is messed up. And one day, because of all these nitwits, somebody's going to walk up in here, and they're going to sell them a tail. Because people are stupid. Yeah, people, I'm telling you, man. Because they don't know. People are just... desperate. People are desperate to feel safe, desperate to feel courage, desperate to feel confidence, desperate to feel like their life meant something, desperate in general. That's how people are. And they're gullible as hell. People will talk all day about something that they have no idea what they're talking about. Oh, I think, I this, I that. I don't, me personally now, man, your opinion, I don't care. Don't tell me your opinion. Everybody's got an opinion. I don't care. Beliefs, I try my best not to have any. Because I don't care. Okay? I don't care. But what they got going on right there with that crypto bill is crazy. She's tripping. But on the side note, everybody's like, oh, you just want it because of money. Yeah, bro, so do you. What are you here for? You know? It's like, we're here to make money. Quid pro quo. Like, I can do whatever I want. I mean, what are they gonna, what is any, okay. Clarity Act. You ever seen it where something like that, okay, so it gets stomped out. Like, they're not gonna do it. And then what happens? Behind their back, the SEC, CFTCC, they're like, oh, we're gonna make the rules, don't worry about it. So one way or another, they're still gonna pass the rules. And what do they say? Innovative exemption. I tell people about crypto, I got these dinglings coming up to me talking about it's just internet money. When I tell you, like, I have a problem with people that don't know what they're talking about, I have a problem with it. Because the way that you answered that tells me you don't know what the heck you're talking about. Because what does that even mean? What is crypto? That's like, oh, currencies are trash. Oh, phones are bad. Like, what are you talking? There's iPhone, there's which one are we talking about? Because they all do different things. Mint Mobile, okay, trash. Verizon, T-Mobile, where you're at, trash. Got it. AT&T, some places, yeah. Bro, oh, crypto is just, shut up, bro. You don't know what the heck you're talking about. Not all crypto is, I'm not getting into that, okay? There's going to be a lot of people that miss out on this. There's going to be a lot of people that miss out on this. Something's going to happen in the future. And I'm going to tell you something that's crazy. The same idiots that miss it, they'll blow it off while they missed it. You want to know why? Because they've been missing shit their whole life. Doing the same thing over and over and over again. The same thing over and over again. You know what that is? That's the definition of what? Insanity. There's people like that, bro. They're going to miss it and they're not going to care because they're used to missing it. They're used to losing. They're used to being where they are. That's not me. Nobody that messes with me better be like that, bro. Because don't even matter. Because you're not going to be able to hang. Because you're not going to like me. Because I'm going to offend you. I'm going to offend you. But it's not going to be my fault. It's a personal problem. Fix yourself. I'm amped up, okay? It's been a minute. And that Clarity Act is crazy. Easy way. I've never seen somebody be like, okay, they didn't pass it. Now they're trying to hurry up and make the rules behind the scenes. Okay, that tells you a lot. It tells you that they really need that. Okay, that yen carry trade, I feel like people think that there's connections with that and the CBDCs. I think that you got to see. But I do think that it's a little weird, the speed at which that they're trying to do this at the end, okay? And we're all gonna see how this shakes out. And again, Elizabeth Warren's talking about you can't have crypto leaders write the legislation and write the rule. Well, here's the thing, Warren. The problem, Warren, and the reason why they're making the rules, Warren, is because a real American company, XRP, has been here for 10 years. You could have already been using this infrastructure in American infrastructure could be using their technology for the past 10 years. You would not even be where you're at. You could probably have stomped out so much stuff that you didn't. And you didn't. You know what you did? All y'all and your little buddies went on a little campaign and put them in court for 5-6 years or whatever. For no reason. We just figured that out. So you stopped innovation to save the banks. The banks, the same banks that rips everybody off. So the same idiots that keep on praising this lady and praising this and that, you same morons, right? That you don't even like the banks. You don't even understand that this is here to stop the banks a little bit. Like, you don't even get it. It just doesn't even register. That is hilarious. How, like, bro, the intelligence of people is so, it's like you're just watching a train go by, right? And you're just seeing this dude walking along the tracks on the other side. You're like, man, this dude's about to get blasted. And he's wobbling a little bit. Whoa, he might not, wham, rocked. That's what that's like. Dumb people, bro. Dumb people. The majority of people are like that. So what am I going to do? I'm going to make my bread and I'm going to let them do what they want to do on the side and I'm out. I'm out. So she's talking about they shouldn't be allowed to make their own rules. Well, here's the thing. For one, it's not really rules. It's so institutions can actually be able to implement it so they can actually use it, right? And she knows that. She says she made her own framework. Her 5 rules has nothing to do with infrastructure. Security laws, which are complete garbage. Your stock market, your fixture market. You're talking about investor fraud. You got MMTLP. Go look up that play. MMTLP, metamaterials. You have people stuck in there for 3 years for illegal shorting. And that's not the only play. But you want to talk about investor protections. That's the 2 things. What was it? Like, it was stupid. It was nothing to deal with infrastructure. She's missing the whole, like, the clip. It's just, boop, goes right by her stupid ass. Like, right by her. When people, like, that, this is the dumb people, bro. When they hear crypto, they think meme coins. That's it. That's it. Like, which is fine for regular people. Regular people get an excuse. Because you got jobs, and some of you got jobs. Some of you got stuff on your plate to actually not know what you're talking about. Some of you got a lot of time on your hands. And you do a whole lot of talking, not a lot of reading. That's the problem, okay? Big problem. Her, she's a politician that y'all elect. And she's supposed to know this stuff so she can make a better decision for her constituents. She don't know it, what, bro? Yeah, nah, you got it, cuh. You got it. You got it. Listen, I'm gonna make mine and we're out. I don't care what Warren says. Nobody else does either. Because again, why do they keep on making it? The SEC, CFTC, she's saying not only are they going to make some rules, they're inviting the same people to make those rules again. In the Brad Garlinghouse, invited. Like, what are you stopping? Crypto legislation made for people, like, making your, listen. For one, everybody acts like once it's all made, it's set in stones. Like, there's no way anything can get amended. Stuff got amended all the time. I don't know why everybody's trying to treat this separately for how you treat any other commodity that you added in here. But I get it. Because there's a lot of money involved. There is. That got me, bro. I've never cared about politics, but when I was listening, I don't like when people talk about crypto crazy, man. Because, like I said, a lot of people are going to miss out on this. A lot of people are going to miss out. And they're easy ones. Everybody's talking about meme. There's not meme coins, bro. It's like, yeah, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, XRP. No Cardano. But look, bro, anywhere on the L1 like that, anywhere. Go find yourself a decent, like, bro, spend 1 week looking up crypto stuff like that. I guarantee you 1 or 2 of those plays that you'd find out, you spread around $1,000, $2,000 here and there, you can be okay in about 2-3 years. Okay, keep adding to it. She is lying to you. She's treating it like it is something that you shouldn't touch, right? I don't know if she's gonna buy it, but I know she's got people in her, like, she talks to, that definitely is gonna buy it, right? They're all gonna profit off of it. Banks are licking their lips. All of a sudden, no Clarity Act. Now they're like, oh, I want the Clarity Act. I want the Clarity Act. Jamie Dimon's like, I want the Clarity Act. We're gonna make so much money. We're gonna make a lot of money. We're gonna get it going, right? All these banks are excited to make bread. They're all giddy. But crypto is scam. Yeah. That's what I don't like, bro. You're like, they're like people like generational. Like, you could work at McDonald's, bro. You could hate yourself. And on some crypto, all of a sudden, boom, you got a new ounce of life. And she's taking that from people. It's annoying, man. Investors protections. Yes, you need that stuff. But again, bro, let's not trip. The FDIC, investor protections, again, it's annoying because you're not fixing investors protections. You're not. There's going to be people that get ripped off, man, but you're going to have to go and fix it. That's their job. And the reason that it's annoying is because they still don't have a plan for it anyway. Because if they did, it wouldn't be like that on Wall Street. You got these megalodons walking around, insider trading left and right. Shia LaBeouf, after Transformers, he was a trader. 20 grand. He went over to these people in New York, met a bunch of them. You know, they showed him the ropes. One day he put 20 grand in and walked out. It turned to $489,000. You know, they liked him. He took the bar exam. It got to that level, right? Then he, kind of dipped out. 4 of those guys that he was messing with, or 2 or 3 of them, all got arrested. Insider